Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Crimson Vow draft. It's back on Arena, and so we are going to draft it. I'm on the cusp of Mythic, so to speak, and by cusp I mean Diamond 2. But we are going to be doing our best, and we have a pretty great card here in Olivia Crimson Bride. 6 mana 3/4 may not sound great, but it does get to hit them immediately, and you get to bring back a creature tapped and attacking for at least the time that Olivia stays in play. The things about this set that I remember off the top of my head is that black-red was the best. So starting with a black-red rare, pretty solid. The blood tokens are pretty great. I'm trying to remember which color was the worst. In my head, it was probably green, just because I seem to remember it being green. If this wasn't in the pack, I think that Diregraph Scavenger was an excellent card, like almost surprisingly so. Exiling was pretty relevant sometimes. Cobbled Lancer was sometimes finicky. And then, like, Blood Fountain was pretty solid. Point of Discussion was an overperformer. Spore Crawler was an underperformer based on where I thought it would be. So I'd probably take one of the black cards. Probably the Diregraph Scavenger second. These other cards aren't as good, but we're going to start with the Mythic Rare. Whoo, baby! Don't mind if I do. Alluring Suitor is absolutely disgusting in terms of, like, its card quality. I don't mean that the vampire itself is... I mean, vampirism in general is kind of meh, but, I mean, this card is insane. Like, you play this on turn 3. On turn 4, you attack, and then all of a sudden you play, like, a 6-drop. It's just crazy. So, we're going to take this. And it goes with our first pick card. There's also a Flameless Bolt. An uncommon is missing out of this pack, so there probably aren't that actually any uncommons that I would take over Alluring Suitor. I don't remember there being uncommons that were better than this card, especially because it was in the best color in the format, I think. And so, yeah, I like Alluring Suitor. I like Flameless Bolt after that, I think. Skull Scab was kind of cute in some decks. This card's not particularly playable because the damage it deals to yourself is not great. And then Traveling Minister is another great card in this pack. But yeah, we're taking the Suitor 100%. Ooh, an interesting pack again. There is Eruth, Tormented Prophet. Kind of a reasonable card, to be honest. Like, this card kind of draws you 2 cards a turn. But it is kind of also tricky because you kind of have to be able to play them immediately. You'll eventually be empty-handed. Whispering Wizard is pretty solid. I like Falconwrath Celebrants a lot. It just feels like impossible to lose when you play this card because you just never flood out. There's also Bloodpetal Celebrant, Ragged Recluse. Ragged Recluse is more of a card that I'd like to have after I know I'm in with a lot of blood tokens because if you can flip it consistently, it's pretty nice. Celebrant is a fine 2-drop. Celebrant is just... they're both Celebrants. One are Bloodpetal, one is Falconwrath. I think Whispering Wizard is fine as well, but I'm just going to stick to red. I would like to play this Olivia if I can. And just by honing in on red cards, like by taking either one of these, I'm going to end up in better shape. This card is not great. It's pretty bad, actually. So don't play that one. Okie doke. Okay. So in this pack, we see plenty of red cards. There's Bloody Betrayal. There's not really a huge sacrifice theme, so this card doesn't get played a ton. Lightning Wolf and Pyrus Spawn aren't great. And then Reckless Impulse is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy playing this card. Especially if you have mostly cheap cards. There's also Weaver of Blossoms, which is not great. And then, I mean, I seem to remember green being weak, but red-green specifically being pretty strong in this set. Maybe white was the worst color in the format. No, I feel like white was actually pretty good. Okay. I think we're just going to take Reckless Impulse here. There is Wedding Invitation, which is sometimes okay. We aren't going to try to move into green and white. That deck really didn't get there. But yeah, Reckless Impulse over Weaver. Seems fine. Another Reckless Impulse could be the pick. There's also Grizzly Ritual. I don't have to be black-red. I could also just try to splash black. I think Reckless Impulse is just pretty good. Wedding Invitation was not a great card. It was like a card that you would sometimes play, but you never really wanted to. Ridge Wolf has a 2-drop, or Impulse has more card advantage. I felt pretty happy playing Reckless Impulse. I guess we could take Fleeting Spirit. I mean, these other cards are pretty bad. Bad. Point of Discussion is fine. Maybe I would just take that just so I can stick to kind of black-red. This is a late Fleeting Spirit, though. And then Undying Malice is not the greatest. It's definitely between Point of Discussion and Fleeting Spirit. I already have 2 Reckless Impulses, but I don't have to play both of those. And there are still 3 black cards in the pack. Fleeting Spirit. Red-white was not good, if I remember correctly. I'm just going to take the Point of Discussion. Try to cut off black-red as much as possible. I'm not going to take the 3rd Reckless Impulse over the first just 2-drop that I can play in my deck. Soul Cipher Board was a bit of a pet card of mine by the end of the format. I played this a couple times. It was kind of cute. We're just going to take the Ridge Wolf. This card's horrible. Not good. Mulch. Did not get there. I'll just take Stitched Assistant. Sure. Sure. I'll take Flame Breather. That card's sometimes okay. Cruel Witness is such a weird card to not be good. Maybe I should just... I mean, even if I play blue-red, this card will be fine. But maybe I should try to play blue-red. Well, red is looking open. These were the only 3 red cards in that pack, and they all came back. I'll take the puppy. Even though Pyre Spawn's not great either. So black was not open. We can confidently say that. But we'll try to splash the Olivia anyway, maybe. Maybe we'll open something good in pack 2. It's nice to be kind of one color after pack 1. Okay, blue's open. Blue-red is open. Yeah. Okay, we will take a Braid. I think I'm going to play blue-red, because blue was very open pack 1. Voice of the Blessed. Kind of hard to gain life in these colors. But yeah, we're just going to take a Braid, and then we're going to try to play blue-red, because blue was very open. And if we can find enough black cards to play black-red, then we'll think about it. Markov, Retribution. So if we have enough vampires, we can get that to work. 1, 2. Currently only 2 vampires. It's either that or like a Hungry Ridge Wolf, though. We're not going to move into green here. So I think we'll take the Markov just because it's such a higher upside. Oh yeah, this card was pretty good. This card's also insane. So maybe we can just play black-red. Oh, man. More blue cards, but also just red cards that are fine. And we have this 4-bear now. Oh, that's tough. What would I take if I was trying to play blue? Like, maybe Snare? I don't even know. I'm just going to take the Ridge Wolf because I'm playing red for sure. Luring Suitor. Let's go. I do like Storm Chaser Drake, but Suitor is just way better. And plays well with the Markov Retribution. This card's great. Take Blood Fountain over Mind Leech Ghoul. Like, I think I can make a functional black-red deck. And I have 2 really good rares for it, or solid rares at least. So we'll have to see. We know that we can get a lot of good blue cards, though. This is a great blue card. This is a great blue card. This card's not as good in my deck particularly because I don't have the sacrifice stuff from exploit. But this card's great. I'm just going to take the Blood Petal Celebrant, though. Again, I'm just going to default to taking the red cards, because then maybe I'll open something really good in pack 3, and I can pivot that way, E2. I already have some pretty good black cards. It's weird when you play a set where there's some cards that are just way more powerful than the others. This card's super bad. Another Reckless Impulse, probably not what I want. I just take another 2-drop. I'm fine playing one Grizzly Ritual. I don't need another point of discussion. Another Ridge Wolf. The more Ridge Wolves, the better. Because the more you have, the more likely it is to be a 3-2 trampler. Okay, Siphon Essence. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black cards. I'll just take Sure Strike. I don't need to, like, gamble on going into blue. I've already got, like, basically a playable deck here. Even though blue's clearly open. Blue's open, but my best blue card is still far worse than my best black card. And I have enough playables that it's not going to matter. The classic. Voldarin Epicure, a card that everyone else seemed to love and that I always hated. Parasitic Grasp is great. I like Evolving Wilds for decks where I might be splashing the Olivia, but at this point I just have enough cards that I can just play black-red. Like, if I just had to play this 23, it wouldn't be great, mind you, but I still have all this pack to kind of solidify myself, upgrade cards, like, not have to play Frenzied Devils, not have to play Lightning Wolf, like, get rid of, like, jank, like, Caustic Flame Breather's kind of jank in this deck. I don't know. I'll be fine. Oh. Hello. Hello, Helena and Elena. Hello, hello. So, this is a high upside pick, because Helena and Elena are just, like, unbeatable. And Diagraph Scavenger is a solid card, but it's not, like, straight up unbeatable to the same degree. Quincy Harker, at your service. And I think it's worth taking this guy. This card's, like, basically impossible to beat in many situations. I don't have any tools to splash, though. What would I do to splash? I guess we'll find out. Maybe I'll find that Evolving Wilds. I think it's worth speculating, at least. Full take, Visionary. Over Hungry Ridge Wolf. Seems fair to me. Man, maybe red-green was the truth. I'll take Gift of Fangs. It's a Bramble Verm. Maybe I wasn't supposed to take Alana and Elena. Yeah, this is not going to be a good pack. We got a couple cards. I probably shouldn't have taken the Helena and Elena. I was thinking maybe if I got an Evolving Wilds, I could play it. That's really the only fixing, though. I don't have a reanimation other than Olivia. Hmm. Dang, Diagraph Scavenger would have been much better in my deck. I think I was kind of good about to switch the pick, and then I saw that I only had 2 seconds on the clock. Hmm. Maybe I should splash Alana and Elena. Hmm. Just try to make sure my black cards are all kind of late game cards. Blood Fountain or Point of Discussion? Probably Blood Fountain. Hmm. I'll play the Lightning Wolf instead, because it works with my Ridge Wolves. Okay, we're going to try it like this. Should be interesting. Some nice aggression, some nice value. And we'll see how it does. I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support my content at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, and special thanks to those who support at the credits level. If you've never seen the Patreon page, this is what it looks like. It features tons of different membership levels depending on how much you would like to contribute towards my channel, and also which rewards you would like to gain access to. Things like tier lists, Patreon polls, bonus content being put in the credits, and even coaching at the highest level. And then it also contains all the information that you need to know about Patreon, like what it is, how it works, and then what the funds go towards, such as the Patreon goals and things like that. And then you gain access to all of the Patreon posts for your level. Anyway, I really do appreciate all of the patrons who support my work in this way. It makes a big difference in my ability to make content, and so I just want to say thank you. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round numero uno. On the draw, this hand is not great. We have a 2-drop, but we don't have any other color than red. And we have a 6-drop, and... Okay, this is a good hand. I like this one. Much better. I mean, Vow wasn't, like, unplayably bad. I think I just got sick of it after a while. When stuff comes back, it's usually refreshing. Have to kill that. Play this. It can block Desperate Farmer. This is a tough situation. Oh no, Blood Fountain. Thanks, Dino. I'm gonna have to trade with this eventually, but for now I'm just gonna chill. Just keep taking some hits from this. I hope they didn't top deck a removal spell. Four, 7, 12. They hit me back for 5. And they play their 2 guys. Yeah, I almost forgot that you have to attack with only 2 creatures for this thing to flip as well. I always used to forget that. 'Cause it pretty much always flips when you attack. Yep. That's a great draw. Huge draw, actually. Because I can kill this thing because it's a human, or I can kill this thing because it's a human, or I can kill this thing because it's a human. They're all humans. Sure. So I'm going up to 7. So they have 3, 5, 6 points of power. This is a good draw. So attack with my flyer. And maybe this one? My other alluring suitor maybe. Because it has trample. This will transform. I'll get 4 mana. I can double pump. Perfect. So they did want the trample. Next turn I can attack all. Sure. Assume they'll try to flip it. Really? They got rid of a potential blocker? That is confusing. They must have something. Oh, that's what they have. Okay. Is this mountain enough to win? I attack with everything. They can give it first strike. So they can kill this thing. They have to trade with this or chump block this, which is nice. So I can't afford to discard this. So they're taking 3. They have to block both of my guys. No, the Mountain Trample doesn't win because they can give this thing first strike. And if they give this thing first strike, then it doesn't work. Because first strike would kill this before it could trample. So they're doing that. So I can still do this, and then this thing's lethal no matter what, unless they draw something. It's probably better than playing the Visionary. Because now they're at 2 instead of 4. So they're dead next turn unless they draw something. They have 6 cards in their graveyard. Now they have 5. Okay. That's unfortunate. So now they can do this, get back a 1-drop. Oh, this is tough. They might have me. If they have a land, they win, I think. Because they can get back Fleeting Spirit, and I can't do anything about it. Because they'll be able to get back 2 creatures, get back Fleeting Spirit. I won't be able to block it. But if they don't have a land, then they can just use Blood Fountain, get back a 1-drop, and then I can kill the 1-drop and win. Man, by invitation only, them top decking a removal spell for my flyer was so brutal for me. Gosh. That was the only thing they could have done. Oh, they needed removal. Okay. Now we just have to hope they don't have a land. Oh, they what? Why would you do that? No, opponent. They screwed it up. If they'd gotten back Fleeting Spirit, I would have lost. Because I can't kill Fleeting Spirit. But maybe then they have the block. Okay. Man. Wow, that was so close. Very close game. Oh, you're right. Spirit does come back end of turn. Yeah, so it didn't matter what creature they got. Good thinking, good thinking. I always forget. Like those little minor things, like I just don't remember which type of the card is. Whew, that was a big win. Big time W. W. Bum-ba-dum. Man, Adronia is just trying to throw shade. You realize you're talking to a Diamond 2 player. Oh, gosh. Playing the Arena Open tomorrow. I don't know. Because I'm going to be on a plane tomorrow. In the evening, at least. So. We've got Helena and Elena. Perfect. We can play this Blood Fountain, ditch the Helena and Elena until later, and when we have our forest. Genius. Gosh, darn it, fleeting spirit. Oh, you pester me. I'm gonna block it. Just block it. Just block it. You try to run, you try to do what you can. Don't wanna be. I don't know all the words to that song. Just block it. No! That's not fair. I don't like to use the Wi-Fi on airplanes. I'm hoping they play a card I can kill with my Parasitic Grasp. Here we go. No, do they have a pump spell of some kind to keep the guy alive? Okay, there we go. If I top deck a mountain, okay, that's fine. 'Tis fine. I have Olivia to get this guy back. No, we didn't hit a land. No land. This land is your land, this land is my land. I'm going to top deck an awesome mountain with really cool art. Or maybe a forest. Ah! Aye! They're both gonna be lands. They're both gonna be lands. Boom! I am a beast! My reckless impulses are always perfect! Haha! Yes! Yeah, I'm the king of the swingers. The jungle VIP. I reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cub, and stroll right into town. Be just like the other men, tired of messing around. Oh. Ooh, do what you say, I wanna be like you. Ooh, ooh, oh, ba-da-ba. I really like that song. As you can tell. I see. I see what you're up to, opponent. And it will not work. My hungry ridge wolf, you see, it hungers for justice. And once it has its wolf friend. Oh gosh, that's not good. That could be really bad for me. No! I could have held up a braid, but just getting my creatures in order is also fine. Hopefully when I play this Olivia, I will be able to win. I have 2 creatures to get back. If only I had another legendary vampire. Hmm. Boom. We're just going to go for max value here. Blue-white doesn't have great ways to get rid of creatures once they're in play. Tapped and attacking. Yep. Let's hope for the best. Like, I could have Blood Fountain this thing back so it's more reliably in play, but, you know, you gotta risk it sometimes. I could have buffed this thing's power. Why not? I'm all in. Okay, I'm gonna end the turn. I'll hold up Blood Fountain and a Braid. No, don't bounce my Olivia, please! Please, no! No! Most of the blue-white removal spells are enchantment-based, so I should be fine, but... Please, no! Please. Please, sir, can I have some more? This thing is so annoying, I just can't kill it. Ah, pain. Pain. Oh, I'm the king of the swingers. The jungle VIP. Here is my hope, that they play this on this thing to get a 1-1, and then I kill their 1-1. Okay. I still have lethal on board. Oh, are they going to exile their Fleeting Spirit? Oh no, they are going to go for the play! Yes! Yes! It worked! The plan worked! The plan worked! Yes! Nikolai 2, Fleeting Spirit 0. Haha, let's go. Da ba da ba da ba da do do. Da ba da ba da ba do do da da ba da ba da do. Yeah, ba 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 yeah. I guess that the Elena and whatever its name is, those two folks were pretty nice. Two and 0, baby. Let's go. It's way easier to rank up in these formats because a lot of people just don't know which cards are good. Yes, Little Quee. Flame Breather's gonna do like 6 damage this game, I bet. Oh, Misty, I don't know. Ooh, Dragon Alert. Playing this because it'll hit harder. Not playing this because I just want to be hitting them, my creatures. Punishing them for not having a 2-drop. I'm going to do that. Just nice to get rid of their creature, any life gain they might have associated with it. Now if I draw a land, I will have this Falcon or Celebrants as well. Nice little bit of menace. See, black can actually kill Olivia. This thing's kind of scary. I came in like a blood crazy socialite. Whoa. That's surprising. I would think they just hit me for 5 a couple times. No! Ouch. Man, Mind Leech Ghoul was super annoying there. Super annoying. I think they're going to regret that in a couple turns. That is unfortunate. I think it was worth going for, though. No, bleed dry. Gosh, this is so torturous. I'm in trouble. Them getting back bleed dry was really bad. Them having that Doom Dissenter really screwed me. Because then the Mind Leech School took my card draw spell. They have 4 cards in hand. Yikes. I mean, I do have 2 creatures in play, so like if you could take out 2 of their cards. Oh no! You gotta be kidding me. Come on. That's brutal. This card is not good enough. If they bleed dry, then I've got my Abrade to kill Blood Fountain. Nice. They no longer have their stuff to work with that. Now a 2/2 is good enough because that's all they have. Yep. And I want to keep my 2 blood tokens as an insurance in case they try to kill the 4-bear. Yes! Oh my gosh, what a draw! Holy heck, we got there. I was trying to think of cards that could help kill this stupid Screeching Swarm. No way I'm getting rid of the Lightning Wolf here. We got a Lethal Flyer. I got my Lightning Wolf, which is going to be a lethal attacker with first strike that they'll have to deal with. Sure. Yes! Woo! Got there. We got the win. It's true. I'm unstoppable when I've got you. Falcon Wrath or whatever. Hi, BP. I have not been streaming as much recently. I have been making videos, though. I made, I think, 12 videos in the month of July. 12, I say. 12! Maybe 11? 12. 11 or 12. Zero. Facing a lot of platinum players. Yeah, this is not keepable. This is, though. I'm gonna get rid of Reckless Impulse. What's the most... To a large degree, it is irrelevant what the strongest color in Baldur's Gate Sealed is. In Sealed, strong colors don't matter at all. Because what matters in Sealed is having, like, the opening the cards in your particular colors that are strong. Because you don't get to choose. I didn't want to trade anyway. So there. Ah, Vigilance. Point of discussion is going to hurt. Let's go. All skill. Ow. Having my creatures interplay tapped feels bad. But I think it's a necessity. Even though it's really bad with the Olivia. I think there's tokens back. Yes! I was going to braid their 4-2 just so I didn't have to worry about it. Oh, let's go. My mana's been working out, which is nice. I have had to mulligan a couple of hands because of it, but, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Easy keep. Nice, all my colors. Oh, they're so dead. Unless they have like a board sweeper. Sure. The Ridge Wolves are really good when they come out early. Sure. That was a massacre. No! Oh no! Oh, the streamer showdown at the worst possible time! No! Oh no! Oh, that's just brutal. Hey, I don't want any spoilers, MP. No spoilers. I'm happy to trade this guy for a combat trick. Yep, that's fine. Just Lola, man. He's, like, incredibly good. And he's, like, kind of a friend of mine as well. I mean, as friendly as you can be with someone that you, don't really know in person. We're gonna do it like this. That's not great. Sure Strike might have to be clutch here. The green is for Halana and Elena. Oh, just out of time. Hopefully it doesn't have something crazy at the top end here. Let's go. Yes! We won! Victory! Huge! The Sure Strike was incredible. It was. Let's go! Oh! That was a big time victory! Facing my friend? It's like a classic Obi-Wan and Anakin situation. You don't want to have to beat your friends when you're both in Diamond 1. Oh, man. Usually if I was playing off stream, I would go into his Twitch chat and say good games. If somebody on my behalf could go into his Twitch chat and say Nikolai says good games, I would appreciate it. Or good game, not good games. But, you know, I will send an envoy. However many of you shall be sent. We shall communicate through chat as a medium. Because I am streaming, I cannot go myself, but I am there in spirit. And I shall send my envoy of chatters, whoever shall go. Just Lola, man. That's his second account that he's getting to Mythic. It's not a minion. You are an envoy. Adronius, you're only a minion if you feel like a minion. And I am viewing it as a collaboration of sorts. A amigo to go to his chat and send him my well wishes. In his time of me defeating him. Many a time has he defeated me. And many a streamer showdown of his organization hast we battled. He's the guy that organizes those streamer showdowns with, like, all the pro players and stuff, which is always fun to play in. So, yeah. No, I should have played Blood Fountain! What am I doing? I'm a legend. You feel uplifted. That is what I do. I uplift the people. Lola sends his GG as well. Thank you, MP, for taking back the message. No, the celebrant. I'm having flashbacks to last game. But this game's also going pretty well for me. Okay. Ah! I will trade this happily. This is a problemo. This is a problem. It's a problem. I'm gonna lose. I don't want to lose. I want to win. That's all I want is victory. The sweet, sweet. Oh, they don't have a combat trick. Let's go. Sucker sucks to suck. Sorry. Rude. Oh no. Flame Blast Bolt. How could you? You monster. No. No, no, no. This is so bad. This is very bad. Okay. Looking for a 2-drop. Yes! I am the greatest of them all! None can surpass me in terms of my pure top-decking skill. Okay. So will I take 5 and then attack? No, probably not. I'll do this to give myself options of attacking. Ah! So I attack with both. So now I have a 3/3. Play the forebear so I don't lose it forever. Play the flame breather because it can block with the sporeback wolf. And now I take 5. Next turn I have this ridge wolf to play. Oh no. Oh no. That is very bad. They don't have mana right now. That's my big hope, is that they don't draw it. In however many millions of draw steps they have. So this can deal 4 damage to me. I'm taking 2 no matter what. I'm probably going to need to keep this mountain so I can double pump with this guy. Ping them for 1. End turn. So now my plan is I'll take 2, and then if they activate this, take 4. So I'll go to 1. Block, chump. If I were them, I might have not played the land until post-combat, just in case I screwed it up. I've got them. They're dead. The only way they could get me is if they had deal 2, which they would use on the 4-bear and beat me anyway, so I'm not going to play around that. I already have double pump for the 4-bear. I'm going to discard the Forest, because if I draw Sure Strike, it really makes things easier. Grizzly Ritual. Okay. Yep, Sure Strike does make things easier. I'm not killing the wolf. I have them dead, Nitros. I know it would kill me next turn. I'm going to kill them this turn, Nitros. Let me focus. So if I attack with everything, I can use this twice on this thing to kill them. I think this is safer, though. I'm going to use this. So I get this trigger. So now I'll have 2 lethal threats. Yes! Got there. Actually, I didn't have 2 lethal threats. Because... Oh, no, I did. No, they were blocking with 5 toughness, so I didn't have 2 lethal threats. Yes! 7-0! Huge! Huge, huge, huge. That's awesome. That is awesome right there. What a performance, honestly, from the deck. When you need to climb in Mythic, getting a 7-0 performance, I mean, to get into Mythic, getting a 7-0 from Diamond 2 is sick. So we played the Helena Elena once off of the Olivia Crimson Bride. We never actually hardcast it. What a sweet, sweet draft. If you were watching this on YouTube and you made it all the way till the end of the video, leave hashtag perfection in diamond, because that was pretty much awesome. I saw a video called that was titled Perfection in Pebble for Tiger Woods playing really well in golf, and so perfection in diamond, or no, hashtag perfection in crimson, because Crimson Vow, Crimson Bride, all that stuff. So hashtag perfection in crimson to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video, because going 7-0 in a diamond run, pretty awesome stuff. If you did enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content, comment below with your questions, thoughts, feedback. Check out the Patreon to support my content directly if you have been enjoying my videos this month, last month, or any month before that. Patreon really does help me continue to make them. So patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, linked in the description. Links in the description to all my other stuff as well. That's going to do it for this draft, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.